pick your donut out? What kind of donut are you gonna get?
Oh, I'm getting strawberry, a chocolate one, and a donut like is.
You good? Tomorrow is Addy's last day before she starts kindergarten. Erika's gonna take her to school for the first time. Like, if you think about time, the last year for Addy was 20% of her life. The last year for me was less than 1% of my life. Like, you remember how summer break when you were in grade school, it just seemed like forever. All the lockdowns started, like that just happened. But for Addy, that's a big part of her life. That's like all she knows. And it's like that first chunk of your life, you look back and you have none of this stuff like following you. When I look back on my life, there's just stuff. There's so much stuff. And when you go into school, it's like you're taking what me and Erika have built into Addy and what she's learned of herself and what she's become of herself, and it's like you're taking that out of a box for everyone to see and everyone to scrutinize. The goal of school, how I feel about it, because I didn't have like a great experience, feels like their job is to extract you from you and mash it into the shape that they want it to be, that the world wants it to be. And I think that one of the accomplishments a person can have when they're done with that experience is that they can get to the end of it having kept as much of their self as possible. You still go through school, you still do well, you still socialize and learn everything you need to learn, but you're still you and you're still intact and you're still able to function in the world. And if you can make it through that process and get through to the end and then go out into the world as a person that people are rooting for, and you have this ambition to be yourself and do your thing, I feel like that's a win. And that's a lot of pressure to put on a kid. Maybe we don't realize that's what we're facing. Maybe you don't even realize it until you're way past it. But that is the goal. Because if you get through it and you're not yourself and you didn't hang on to that, you're gonna stumble through those first years after you get out, not knowing what the heck is going on until you come back around to it, until you learn enough and become enough that you become this kind of whole person. And like, I get it. I want her to face those things. I want her to grow and become a strong individual. And I don't think as parents you ever want your kids to stop facing things that make them a bigger person or a deeper person.
Tomorrow, let's go back here. I like this stick that I'm putting.
You like that stick, huh?
Yeah. It's what I even need today. It's my store.
Mama's waiting for you.
Mommy?
What up?
With a fork?
Yes. The other day we sat on the couch and watched Addy pretend that each of her hands were living beings with their own personalities for 15 minutes solid while we talked about her, and she didn't even notice that we were talking about her. What do you think her first day of kindergarten is going to be like?
I see her struggle being like sitting still and being in one spot all day long. Well, okay, sure, they're gonna go play with blocks or go eat lunch, but whatever they do in kindergarten nowadays.
Take mask breaks.
She's gonna wanna be like, well, I wanna read books. And
Or, like,
the teacher's
get
gonna be like,
done
it's
and
not
go
time to read
play.
books. Huh?
Get done and go play.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
like I'm done.
Yep.
And then imagine the first time she gets done with something and then has to wait on the rest of the students.
Oh my gosh.
And have to wait quietly, where she won't be able to talk. Imagine being the teacher that has 12 other kids that are telling her random things just to get her attention.
Yep.
Or his attention. It's a girl.
Well,
It's a girl.
It is a girl. She's gonna have a full day, full days at kindergarten, and she's not gonna be like, well, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
She goes every day of the week,
Yeah,
all day.
all day. Yeah. Addy. Sister. All right, look. These are your upper alphabet. Okay. And I think this is the lower. See how they're big, and then there's the little ones. Okay. And then you have your numbers. And then your other numbers all the way to 10. And then this takes you to all the way to 20. We're gonna do it. So all you do is you write your letter.
I know.
And then you write your letter.
I
Okay?
know.
Alright, so then you stop at Z, okay? I still want nice and neat handwriting, okay?
Okay.